Hello guys and welcome to my Team of the Season prediction. As you can see on the screen right now, I've got the full team of the first team of who I think is going to get into the BPL Team of the Season. Now, before we start this video, I just want to say all these cards that I've generated using Foothead, I'll put the link to that website down below if you've never used it for whatever reason. All these are just basically my opinion, so don't go saying, oh, where's blah de blah, why is he not here, so, because these are all just my opinion, who I think deserves to be in the Team of the Season. People might not necessarily get it though. So I'm going to go through the first team, then the subs, and then I've also made cards for people who I think maybe might be in it and a mentionable person, because they might not make the cut, but they played well. So without further ado, let's get going. So first up in goal we have Petr Cech. Now Petr Cech has had a good season. He's currently got the most clean sheets, I believe. I think he has somewhere around 17 clean sheets for Chelsea, which is actually pretty good, so there's 38 games a season, so he's only conceded about 20, and he hasn't played all of them yet. So yeah, these are the card stats I think he'll get, probably around a 92. For most of these cards I've just put them up by 7, 6 or 5, depending on how good they've done in general terms and how much of an upgrade I think they deserve. For Cech I put him up 7. He's got some pretty good stats there: 92 diving, 91 reflexes, 89 handling, 53 speed, 81 kicking and 89 positioning. Now I'm looking forward to some of these goalkeeper cards because in honesty there's not many good goalkeepers in the whole game generally. The highest rated goalkeeper is an 86, excluding the Legends and Team of the Year cards. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Cech fares in this game, and maybe there'll be a review of him. So next up on the list we have the right back from Everton, Seamus Coleman. Now Coleman has had a phenomenal season. I think he's put away something like 6 goals from a right back position. And when I was editing these card stats, Jesus Christ, he's going to be such an all-round player. I mean, I gave him 87 pace, 72 shot, 81 passing, 83 dribbling, 84 defending, 73 heading. And to think that his lowest stat is shot by 1 and then his heading is next, that's just ridiculous, and all stats are almost over 75-ish, so he's going to be a really good all-round card if he actually does get a Team of the Season. I think he should. He's the only standout right back that's been around this year. The next entry coming in at the left back position for this Team of the Season is Azpilicueta, but we'll just call him Dave. That's a little joke there. I don't know if anyone knows that joke, but it's a chant that some of the fans sing when they go see Chelsea or whatever. Anyway, so Azpilicueta's played a big part in Chelsea's defensive season. I think they've got the lowest conceding rate at something like 0.74 goals per game, which is actually a very good record, just clocking in around a goal every 2 games that they concede, which is very good. And basically he's been playing left back. He's pushed Cole out of the starting lineup and basically made Cole look like nothing really. So I've given him a bit of a big upgrade. I've given him an 84 left back. It'd be good to see a high rated left back who's actually got some pace on him as well. 85 pace, 78 dribbling, 64 shot, 84 defending, 83 passing and 75 heading. And I think with a backbone card put on this guy, he would be an absolute monster. Moving on to our 2 centre backs now, we have Vincent Kompany and Laurent Koscielny, both with a big 7-star upgrade. Now Kompany is kind of questionable. I don't know if he should really get one, but he's probably going to get one just because it's Kompany. He is arguably the best centre-back in the Premier League. But also I paired him up with Koscielny. Koscielny has had a great season. Despite this little drop-off at the end from Arsenal, they've been very solid defensively this season. Being an Arsenal fan, it may be a bit biased, but there you go. So I've given them big upgrades. I mean, Kompany's card looks absolutely phenomenal, just like last year. 93 rated, 80 pace, 93 defending, 87 heading, Jesus Christ. And Koscielny arguably 85 pace, 80, I think that's 89 defending, 88 heading, could be an absolute monster of a card as well. High rated French centre-back. I just hope these cards really do get made because they look like they have some phenomenal stats. So next up in the right mid position we have Adam Lallana, and he's actually playing as a cam, but I've put him in the right mid position because there haven't been many people on the right, or I should say, or right wingers this year who have actually done phenomenally well. So Adam Lallana's got this spot. I think he deserves an England call up for the World Cup, and I think he's been absolutely phenomenal for Southampton to really help the team get that sort of mid-table finish that they've got, or they're aiming for at the moment. And I've given him some pretty all-round stats: 84 pace, 89 dribbling, 79 shot, 84 passing, 74 heading and 62 defending. I think he could be in a lot of sides because I could see him being one of them common Team of the Seasons, and I think he'll be a good card. So hopefully one of you get him in the pack. Moving on over to the left-hand side, we have the monster who is Eden Hazard. I mean, this guy has had a phenomenal season this year, and he said recently that he wants to be like Messi and Ronaldo, and if he carries on the way he's playing, he's going to be exactly like that. And I've given him a massive stat upgrade from an 88 to a 94, so that's 6 stats. I can't see him going to that 95, because I just don't see it happening, him being equal to Suarez. I just don't see that happening at the moment. But I've given him 94 pace, 96 dribbling, 88 shots, 56 defending, 92 passing and 70 heading. And I think this guy is going to be very like Bale team of the season last year. And I can see him going for around 3 million coins easily, just because of them insane stats and, you know, being the highest rated left mid in the Premier League. And yeah, I hope, it's going to be a big hope that somebody gets him in the pack and will let me use him. Or if not, I'll just have to save a bomb and hopefully get him and try a review on him, because I really want to review this guy if he gets his card, and he really should. So hopefully Eden Hazard, I think he's got something like 17 goals and 9 assists this season, been absolutely amazing. So yeah, hopefully he's in this team of the season. Moving on to the 2 centre mids now, we have arguably the best centre mids I've seen for years now. And we started with Steven Gerrard, who's still at this ripe old age of, I don't know, 33 or 32. I think he's somewhere around there. I'm not a die-hard Liverpool fan, so I wouldn't know. But I've given him a really big stat upgrade, because this guy, despite Suarez and Sturridge stealing the show, I think this guy is one that's still pulling all the strings. But like, he's still got it for him. He's still going strong. And he's still old. And actually, both of these centre mids are old, because we move on to Yaya Toure. I think he's 30 or 31. And I think with centre mids, the older they get, the better. And I can only see these guys getting better next season. I think Gerrard may still sort of lapse off next season, not be as good. But the passing on these two this year have been absolutely phenomenal. Yaya Toure has just been so clinical with 18 goals. And he's a centre mid, playing centre defensive mid most of the time. And I've given Toure maybe one of the best stats in this game that you'll see, even better than Ruud Hillet. So I've given him 85 pace, 84 dribbling, 83 shot even, 89 defending, 88 passing and 89 heading, which is just absolutely insane. I've got to say, I think they're better than Ruud Hillet stats, maybe a bit less, but I think this guy is going to be going for an absolute shit ton. As for Gerrard, I've given him 73 pace, 83 dribbling, 90 shot, 79 defending, 93 passing and 80 heading. And that shot and passing on Gerrard is going to be such a big linchpin if you want to make an England side. So yeah, hopefully these two get their team of the season cards that they deserve. Last but not least, we move on to the 2 strikers of this team of the season, and oh my god, these cards are going to be absolutely insane. I've given it to Suarez and Sturridge. The 2 Liverpool strikers have been absolutely stand out this year. I think Sturridge has got 20 goals, while Luis Suarez is on 30, and this is before the end of the season. This is about this is the 21st of the 4th. This video will be going out, so you can sort of gauge where it's at. So yeah, these two, I can't speak enough about them. I'm not even a Liverpool fan, but it's just been absolutely amazing. Suarez has almost broken the goal scoring record, and he leads the assists, and he's missed 6 games of the season, let's remember, for that ban he got from biting Ivanovic last season. But oh my god, these cards look amazing. 88 pace on Suarez, 96 dribbling, 94 shot, 84 passing, 82 defending, 63 defending. Now Suarez, I think compared to last year, he's going to go for a lot more, because last year he was a 91 card, whereas this year I think he could be about a 93, 94, 95. I've given him 95 because I think he's been an absolute monster in this position, and he's deserved much more than he's been getting this season in terms of praise. As for Sturridge, I've given him bit of a big upgrade. Let's say 7 stats upgrade, 89 striker, 95 pace, 86 shot, 80 passing, 89 dribbling, 52 defending, 78 heading. This guy is going to be in a lot of sweat teams if he's affordable. I could see him going for around 400, 500k just because of that insane pace and shot that he has on him, and he's English and he plays for Liverpool. So yeah, I think this concludes the first team of what my BPL team of season prediction is, and we're going to move on to the subs. So as you guys can see now, we have the full lineup of all the subs, and to be honest, you know, these subs are really good cards still. They're all rated gold. Rodriguez going from that silver to gold jump, as you can see, and basically I've given Howard the goalkeeper spot for being consistently good for Everton. I've given Sanya the right back spot. I think he deserves it. He's been the second best right back behind Seamus Coleman. Been solid for Arsenal, really helped with their defensive thing, and I think he's picked up a few assists from it as well. Martin Scott, which has been a goal-scoring machine for Liverpool, but I didn't think he deserved the first team spot, so I've put him on the bench. Raheem Sterling was kind of these ones that I didn't know if I was going to put in, but I thought I'd better, just because there'll be a lot of Liverpool fans that would be probably angry, and I think too right, because he does deserve some sort of praise for what he's done for Liverpool this season. Yesterday he scored a rocket of a shot against Norwich, and he's been constantly improving throughout the season. Jay Rodriguez, it's kind of self-explanatory, 15 goals for a left mid, well, predominantly left mid, is absolutely amazing, and like I said, he's made that jump from a silver to a gold, and he's gone up to an 81. He could be a really cheap team of the season, who I think has really good face stats on him. And hopefully I can do a review on him. He'll probably be cheap, and oh my god, I can't wait for that card, because look at them stats. And then we move on to Rooney, who is a bit of a surprise for the bench, because a 94 rated player you'd expect to be on the first team, but to be honest, he hasn't done as much as Suarez and Sturridge to deserve that sort of first team spot. But I think he could get in the team of the year for the most consistent but never in form, and they'll probably have him repeating on the bench, but he could be in the first team. I just don't know at this moment. I don't think anybody knows. It comes out this Wednesday, so it would be interesting to see what actually happens with Rooney, whether he's put in that squad or if he's not included at all. And then my final spot for the bench has to be Aaron Ramsey. I mean, oh my god, this guy at the start of the season, despite being injured for most of the season, I've given it to him. He scored again yesterday against Hull, and this guy has just been on super form, and hopefully he carries Arsenal even further next year and avoids injury, because this guy, oh my days. And as you can see, he's got, once again, very all-round stats, very good stats all around. I keep saying all around good stats, but whatever, I just can't speak enough about this guy. So this concludes the subs bit of all the team of the season predictions, and then we're going to move on to some of the honourable mentions, which is just basically like people that may have deserved it but I didn't give it to. So now finally we move on to the people who I think could get one, might not actually get one, but maybe deserve one. It's because of their outstanding performances, and once again there are a lot of good players here. We're going to start with the goalkeeper of Wojciech Szczesny, who has been absolutely amazing this season for Arsenal. Apart from this last sort of 8 weeks, he's been quite sort of on and off, but generally he's held a lot of clean sheets. I think he's joint second with Tim Howard, so it's going to be between him and Howard for the bench. But I prefer to see Howard get on the bench because I feel he's been more consistent. As for the right back, we have Zabaleta. Once again, been on and off all season. Hasn't had the same season he did last year, but nonetheless, still been a solid right back for Man City. And then we go on to Mertesacker. We're partnering with Koscielny. Has been absolutely solid. Been scoring a lot of goals for Arsenal, and maybe more so deserves one more than Koscielny. But I don't see him making the cut for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't see him making the cut. I think it's just because people don't expect older players to be in it, and that's the same with the striker of Ricky Lambert, but we'll get onto him in a sec. The other centre-back is Gary Cahill, who for Chelsea has been outstanding again. Once again, I think he'll get a team of the season for most consistent, never in form, or I think he deserves one, but we'll just see what happens there. Left-back Leighton Baines once again had a phenomenal season scoring, but once again was plagued with injury and maybe won't get in it just because he's missed most of the season. Saying that, I said that Ramsey would get in it for that, so maybe he will. Then we move on to our centre mids, who are both actually cams in this, but I've given it to Ross Barkley, who's been one of the breakthrough stars of the year. I'd say he's been absolutely amazing, and card stats once again look phenomenal for an English player. And then we got Coutinho, once again been absolutely amazing for Liverpool, really helped them in that drive for their title, which I hope they get because they're so close to reaching it now, and it'd be actually really good to see them get that. Right mid and left mid, well, we'll start with the left mid, which is Christian Eriksen. Really, he's been the only sort of breakthrough star or star for Tottenham this whole year. Tottenham have had a really sort of on-off season, obviously losing their manager and getting in Tim Sherwood, maybe not the best decision, but Eriksen seems to not care. He just does whatever he does on the field, and it seems to be working for Tottenham, and he has saved him a few times, and he's been picking up loads of assists. So maybe this card may be on subs, but I've given him left mid position anyway, and he's got some really good stats there. Right mid, we move on to Samir Nasri. Once again, I don't know if he's going to make it, but he has been absolutely amazing, but there's so many other players that have just been that one step ahead of him. But you can see that he's 90 rated. I think that may be a bit high, maybe 89 he'll get. But obviously he's already high rated on his normal card, so we'll see what happens with that. Strikers, oh my god, these two, I don't know, they're just kind of... I think Lukaku may be on the bench. Sorry, I'm taking breaths for breathing. I've been speaking non-stop. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Lukaku, he's been absolutely phenomenal this season, but once again got picked up a bit of an injury, and he sort of hasn't been doing much these past few weeks. Sort of been just picking up a few goals, but not as good as he was at the start of the season. So maybe he'll get a card, maybe he won't. Ricky Lambert, on the other hand, has been absolutely amazing as well. Been picking up loads of assists, and he's still got the touch even at 32 years old. And I hope he gets taken to the World Cup, because I think he deserves it. But that concludes this team of the season predictions for this year anyway. So this is the BPL team of the season prediction even, and I might do some more leagues if you want. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do any more leagues, and thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that jazz, and if you have any criticism, please put it in the comments as well, because I'm never going to improve if you don't give me criticism. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again soon.